Hello and welcome, my name is Axel K, and for the last time of the expansion, we're taking a look at the updated version of Quest Rogue. Quest Rogue is all about playing SI7 minions in order to complete the quest to get Spy Master Scabs. When you play him, you get a copy of each Spy Gizmo with a powerful effect in your hand. Use them to stealth Scabs while buffing his attack, and then you play Battlegrounds Battlemaster on the next turn to close out the game. For Mulligan, you always keep the quest Find the Imposter, and then you go for SI7 Skulker, Agent, and Operative. You can keep an SI7 Extortion in board-based matchups as a powerful removal tool and to progress your quest at the same time. The deck has a simple game plan, but it gets complicated from time to time. Extortion is a great card and it can be used as a powerful removal while completing your quest, but you can also use it on your opponent's face if they have full health. This is usually pretty good against decks like Alignment Druid, Mage, and Warlock to chip in some extra damage. Shadow Step is very powerful in this deck since you can use it to speed through your quest. I recommend using it on any SI7 card, but I really like to use it on Skulker in the early game to progress the quest. He's gonna become a 0 cost, and he will reduce the cost of the next card that you draw by 1. So it's great to step him and play him again as an activator for your Swindle for the reduction. Or you could step an Agent to deal some extra damage, or go for an Assassin to take out multiple targets, especially when he's cheap to play. Secret Passage could be a great backup if your hand is bad, or you could just use it to find some fuel for your quest. Keep in mind that you run 2 copies of Blackwater Cutlass and 2 copies of Extortion. If you find them in your passage, feel free to trade them in, since you're going to keep the traded cards in your hand at the end of the turn. You play Spy Master Scabs to end the game. The most important gizmos to get down are Noggin Fog Generator and Spyomatic. 1 to stealth Scabs, and 2 to make sure that your opponent won't draw any board clears on the next turn. Don't be afraid to give them an expensive taunt, since you do have that Fizzle Flash Distractor to send it right back to the hand on your next turn to close out the game. And if you can't finish the game with a Scabs and a Battlemaster, you could use your Informants or Edwin as high damage targets for your Battlemaster for one last push. And that's about it for Quest Rogue. Play your SI7 cards, complete the quest, and end the game with a big Scabs and a Battlemaster. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being so patient with me this last week. I'm super excited for the next expansion that's dropping tomorrow by the time I release this video. I plan on going back to 3 uploads every week, so get excited for that. The support over this year has been so huge and I'm still pushing for 1K subs by the end of the year. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Alright, we're finally back for the last time of the expansion. I'm so sorry I missed an upload. You know, sometimes when you're working on a video, the computer literally goes brrr, and then you have to reinstall everything. But yeah, we're back for one last ride. All you gotta do is come back looking like Britney, and we did it. Okay, so we don't want any of these. Yeah, so the deck has changed a little bit since last time we played it. You don't quest as quickly as before, but you have a little bit more board control, and you can still pull off some pretty amazing stuff. Okay, so it's the mirror. We like it. This guy's in the holiday spirit. Nice. We're just dropping Find the Imposter here. Obviously, it's turn 1. Against Hunters, you actually don't always have to go Find the Imposter on turn 1. You can do different things just to control the board as early as possible. Now we have some decisions to make. Either we coin the SI7 Operative, or we coin the Agent, or we go Skulker, coin, and kill it with the Prize Plunderer. Having that board presence of the Prize Plunderer is pretty nice, since we can go Operative on turn 3. But something that's good about like going with the, let's say, the SI7 Agent is that we can play the Operative. No, we could play the Skulker next turn and then we could use a Gizmo, right? I kind of like that, but I think I'm just going for tempo here. And we kill off this. So it's really huge that we have 1 tick on our quest and that he doesn't, right? He could clear it. It's totally fine. Sometimes you just gotta tempo king it. There's like another good thing about playing this Skulker, and that is that we got a discount. So what we could do here is we could actually go Extortion face, and then see what Gizmo we get. But I think it's better to just go for the Operative here, because this is really good for just like, this is a 5 damage nuke. It's huge. Okay, we got a good one. Not my favorite. I kind of like the weapon in the mirror. Like, anytime you get a board control, then I think the weapon is really good. So he's looking for a Gizmo. I wonder if he takes the trade though. So if he got a good Gizmo, then he's kind of ahead. We might actually just go Van Cleef next turn. Just to draw. You know, he resets the board right now. But maybe we'll see a Gizmo now. So he probably got like send it back to the hand or something. So big question here is like, do we want a quest? We don't want to trade this in since it's discounted and it's such good board control together with the agent. I'm just gonna drop the Van Cleef here. And we get to draw, which is really good. If he chooses to send this back to the hand, because that is the Gizmo that I think he has. Because it's either that or stealth, right? Because he left an empty board. So, are you guys excited for Alterac Valley? I know I am. Tomorrow. Maybe today if you're watching it. Maybe it was yesterday. Depends on how quickly you got in here. Okay, super good. You see, we have this 5 damage nuke here. And it's gonna do a lot for our quest. Okay. He could actually punch us for 14 next turn. Could just go Nogenfog here as well. Like, Nogenfog draw. But we could also go Informant. Like, there is no good way of just completing the quest here. I think I want to save this extortion for this. I mean, he might not let us extortion. I think I'm just going for generator, but do I want to stealth the Van Cleef instead? Yeah, I don't think I care about those 2 damages as much. So let's go for it and draw. This is really slow. We could trade this in, but I'm kind of cheap with the... I like that it's 0 cost, because we can just speed through our quest, get our next Gizmo. We could also punch him for 12, which is huge. So we kind of want to see, like, I would like him to drop the Battlemaster here, so we could go Extortion together with the SI7 agent. We just have to do it in that order. Woo! Okay, this thing needs to die. Oof, okay. So, I want to get the Gizmo to send this back. Let's start off with Extortion here. I don't think I want to make this trade though, but we'll see. How many cards have we played? 2? I think we do a full clear. Right? Oh, that's pretty good. And then we drop the Plunderer. This is the control that I was talking about. And let's actually poke him in the face. And let's try to go for that lethal next turn. Without even completing the quest. That would feel good. I mean, this is so protected here. He doesn't run taunts. I think unless he like pressures me super hard, then I think we just have the lethal right here with old Van Cleef. Van Cleef with the mask. Now that's some juicy Hearthstone drama. Like, a lot of people were really mad about this portrait. I think he looks good, man. I mean, I kind of miss having hair like that just sticking out everywhere. I'm sure we'll get back though. Yeah, unless he just wrecks me here. Which I don't think he can. I mean, what can he do? Like 4 damage? Any Gizmo? No. I think this is it. Like, I was playing Handlock earlier, and I went for my Battlegrounds Battlemaster, and I played a Baron Scavenger instead, and lost lethal, lost the game, like a pure noob. So we don't want to play, we don't want to play too quickly here. But yeah, look at this. Quest Rogue, where no rogue completes the quest. We kind of like that, right? But I think we also set this up pretty nicely, right? We were... I don't know. Alright, another one bites the dust. Like, this has probably been my favorite deck of the expansion. It's so cool. It's kind of draw heavy. I mean, you kind of you need to draw pretty well, but you can also do a ton with the cards that you draw. Like, you could step your skulkers and whatnot. You have secret passages for extra chances. In this matchup, it's pretty hard, but you know, it's a warrior. When Rukara comes down, you never know. Like, a bulwark might come down. Okay, let's just go for it. Skulker is great on 2. I don't really like the agent on 3, but if we have to tempo king it, then we tempo king it. But yeah, probably my favorite deck of this expansion. Rush warrior. Now, you don't see that every day. Okay, so we need to rely on big assassins. So let's go for the Skulker. We're probably gonna attack with it, kind of depending on what we see here. I don't want a passage on turn 3. Oh, Foxy Fraud, that's so good. We could save this Foxy Fraud for a secret passage since it's cheap. How much do I value those 2 damage? I mean, those 2 damages are turning into a lot of damage later. So let's just go for the fraud. Let's go for a big board. However, this kind of forces us to go to wait for that gizmo. This kind of forces us to go secret passage on turn 4, which is alright. Ooh, whoa, whoa, baby. I just want to tempo this guy down, or I want to rush him down. But yeah, are you guys excited for the next expansion? Oof. Exciting. I don't know what I'm gonna try first. I'm gonna steal a deck from a famous person, and probably, like, I really want aggro Demon Hunter to be good. That is kind of the deck that my channel was built on. If you were around like a year ago when I played a lot of aggro Demon Hunter, you know that I love it, and you know how many legends I got with it. It was like, oh, we can punch face here and the gizmo is gonna attack him. Let's just go for a passage first. But yeah, another passage. We might just play that passage to spend it. Extortion draws us a card if we throw it, but the operative is great as well. So I could trade the extortion and then go secret passage again just to get it out of the deck to make the deck smaller. But I think we're just going for this this minion, right? And he's getting low. Good thing, like, that blade, the gyro blade, is my favorite gizmo after the robot, of course. Screwing over your opponent's draw is really cool. I think that might be one of my favorite cards in this set, actually, because I think it's been a long time since we kind of punished draw a little bit. Like, it's a very powerful thing, and being able to punish it in a good way, or at least screw with it, is something that I really like, because draw can sometimes be a little powerful, too powerful, and decks like Bomb Warrior didn't feel too good to play against. I think that's kind of the sweet spot. Now we actually want to get that. This might be Big Warrior. Okay, we dagger up and we hit like a real rogue. Our hand isn't looking too sharp though. We kind of want to find secret passage. Like, Cutlass isn't good, but it's like an out to draw more. Extortions aren't very good. Swindle would be really nice here. Oh, this guy is heavy control. Minefield. Don't kill this. I wanted my warrior cards. But it's good that we have the Battlemaster, so we have a setup as well. Okay, nice. Swindle. We just have to activate it. And, ooh, that's so good. Let's just play it. I kind of want to trade this extortion, but since we curve out, let's go for it. But we don't poke him one more time. We wait. If he plays a threat, we can extortion it, which is good. So I haven't really figured out if this is, what's it called? It's Big Warrior or not. Or if this is something experimental. it feels like just very heavy control. Actually, we're pretty close to killing him here, but I think he's gonna screw with our plan a little bit. Okay, so this is probably big, right? Looking for Rattlegore. Ooh. Full clear. Assassin. I don't want to play the assassin yet, so let's chill. Oh, there we go. Give me a good giss. No, are we getting scabs? Right. Big boy scabs comes down. So, just thinking about scabs for a minute here. This guy probably runs Brawl, right? So we kind of want to wait with that scabs a little bit. Like, you don't want to play scabs together with the robot, right? I mean, we cannot do, right? Screw over his draw. I mean, it could lose us the game, which wouldn't feel too good. I mean, we have the Edwin afterwards. Let's just go for it. And I want to play stealth. I want to play the gyro blade. And I want to try my best. What do we not want to see? Sword and board? No, he could play an Outrider's Axe is best, right? Like Sword and Board could kill off his Barov if he plays one, but if it's big, he doesn't run Barov, right? Okay, so he's looking to draw. I think we might just finish him here. This Edwin is kind of our other out if he clears this. Oh no, that's the bulwark. Okay. Let's go for this. And then we swindle. I can't play this without killing my own stuff. What are we looking for here? SI7 agents and cutlasses? Wicked Stab is pretty good. We could go Wicked Stab, Wicked Stab. They could be good to kind of get over his stuff later. Wait with this. Oof, I mean, this isn't super good. I mean, this bulwark is kind of annoying. But I'm just going for this. I don't want to hit here yet. The assassins are great. Like, we don't need to kill him with scabs. We could probably do something else. Like, our curve is pretty cheap. Commencement. We send that back to the hand. Oh no. Just realized. Yeah, provoke. Oh, this exits stealth. Not Rattlegore. We get the coerce. That's gonna take 2 charges of his weapon. So I kinda don't. Wicked Stab, good. How much damage do I have? 6, 9. Right? Because of this. It's not enough. Let's see what he gets from this. Can I play 2 cards? Yeah, let's go for the Edwin. So Cutlass, pretty good. That's 2. Rattlegore, we send that up to the hand, right? We could just take this Prize Plunderer back, which is pretty good. Kinda like that. Or actually, do we want to use the Assassin more? No, we have a Coerce. Let's take this back to the hand, power up Edwin a little bit. Ah, and by the way, I totally wasted 1 damage there. I could have gone Cutlass first and then the 3-3. This might actually do a difference. I think we're just killing him with the stabs. I mean, it's gonna be 12 damage. We still have to worry a little bit about Barovs and stuff. I've almost never popped off with Edwin. I think it's pretty hard. Now with the Cutlasses, it's way easier. So yeah, I think we just have him, right? This goes down here. The Assassin comes down. The Coerce comes down. And then we punch him with Edwin. The King! Oh, sweet! Alright, my favorite deck of United in Stormwind. Guys, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in Alterac Valley. Peace.